what is going on with the black family? We are consistently creating the cycle of kids who can't come home and see their daddy there. And they see their mama sad at night. At what point is the successful black man in this world going to step in and really create structure? I see white men doing it every day.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Look at me, I got a good one for you today. I got a good one. K. Michelle, man, deserves an Oscar for the performance that she put on Cam Newton's podcast. I'm going to say this again, guys. She deserves an Oscar for the performance that she put in on the Cam Newton's podcast when it comes to throwing black men under the bus. Man, this is going to be a good one. Yes, sir. Let's get into it, guys. You ready to roll or what, huh? All right, then. Let's get it popping. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notification bells. Let's get this thing rolling.
But that's why there's this thing and there's this balance. Like, you know, I'm the one in my family that takes care of everybody, all the family. And the thing is, when you come home, you want to be, like you said, your charging station. Yeah. That's your charging station. You want someone to pour into you and to give that to you and this and that. What I think is happening with women right now, can we be honest about what women are dealing with? Yeah. Women are making more money than men.
Mm-hmm. That's challenging.
Yes.
That challenges the
if
normalcy.
You're going to bring me hell and I can pay my own bills, it's not worth it. Women are going through this whole different thing of, you know, what it is. Like, I see my parents who've been together forever. I get to witness a traditional, you know, old school type of love. But nowadays, what we're witnessing city girls, we're witnessing this and that. And it's like the genders are doing this.
Clashing.
And it's like a hot topic and this and that. Yeah, it's cute. It's a hot topic. But it is really destroying families. When I go, okay, think about this. Being in Nashville all this time, being in Atlanta all this time and then going to Nashville where it's predominantly white. One, they go home at 5 and 6 o'clock when they're producing because they go home to their families. Being a country singer, if you are a singer in country music, you're a man. If you are not married, it is not respected. Family is respected in country music in that space. But in our space, we are singing about side chicks. We are glorifying a lot of women. That's not what happens in Nashville. You can't call a woman a bitch or hoe in Nashville because they'll never even listen to your music and your professional career will suffer. At what point in the black community do our men create real homes?
Oh, God. Here we go. Here we go. Am I right, guys, or what? Not taking any accountability. Here we go. Kate, look here. K. Michelle, you are a leader in the community. This is what you asked for. You're a leader. What happened, huh? You went along with the Joneses. Look, you've been cutting checks for a few years now. Look, you've been cutting checks, cutting music on hating black men. You contribute to that society. But you chose to be a leader. What's going on, K. Michelle? Am I right, guys, or what, huh? Let's keep it rolling. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let's roll.
And even talking, just our first time talking, and you said you didn't even mean for that to happen. Life happens. I'm not here to judge life. I'm looking at a successful black man that has the ability to literally turn the narrative on black family, you know? Mm-hmm. And my grandfather, I watched my uncles and everything. My whole family, they're married. I'm not the girl who didn't see what a man creating a black family is supposed to be. So I'm asking right now, black men, I got to tell my black men to really step up for black women and create families.
Yeah.
It's really not cool. Black men are attacking black women. And it's not a cool, they're not creating homes. They're creating babies everywhere. It's not cool.
This crazy. Damn. Is this crazy or what, guys? I'm speechless. I can't believe what she's saying right now. This is the problem with society today. You guys know, especially in the black community, black women have been living off of the government for years. Since the 1950s, the government has been the black woman's husband. Am I right, guys, or what, huh? Somewhere along the line, I think K. Michelle missed the memo. Real talk. Let's get to it. But this is so annoying. This is so annoying. Let's roll.
And I'm asking you, other successful black men, to be, you have to set an example as leads. The cute social media back and forth on black women. Black women are strong. Black women are where you come from, this and that. So there probably isn't any sympathy for you and just life happening because there's so many other things around you going on that are not fair to black women. What is going on with the black family? We are consistently creating the cycle of kids who can't come home and see their daddy there. And they see their mama sad at night. At what point is the successful black man in this world going to step in and really create structure? I see white men doing it every day.
Ice Cube tried to do it. And what happened then? Ice Cube tried to do it, and y'all dumped on him like crazy. Am I right, guys, or what? Ice Cube tried to do it. We have so many. Black women are the most combatant species on the planet. Real talk. And K. Michelle, you are compliant to this. You add to the fire. Am I right, guys, or what? I barely listen to your music. I barely listen. Matter of fact, the only music that I've heard from you is the joint that you did with R. Kelly, and that was years ago. Make it make sense. Take some accountability, K. Michelle. Take some accountability. And you are talking to the wrong guy in Cam Newton. This guy has 6 baby mamas. Make it make sense. He is not an example for the black community. Let's get to it.
I get to witness the best of both worlds every day. Getting on stage singing R&B, being here in Atlanta, I get to sing R&B, but then I get to go to Nashville and be like, you mean you ain't staying out till 6 in the morning? You gonna go home to your family? You gonna write this song and leave at 5 and 6 because you gonna take care of your family and your wife? At what point do the successful black men build black families? We ain't gonna ever have a black family if y'all don't do it.
And she sound desperate. Am I right, guys, or what? It's funny, too, because for K. Michelle to be so successful, for K. Michelle to be so successful out here and have never run across a quality black man and still has no ring on that finger says a lot about her character. Am I right, guys, or what, huh? Let's go. Let's go.
We're never going to have it. It's just not going to happen. So if your mentality is, yes, things happen. and I'm not knocking you for that. I didn't come here for that. But at what point do you take that black woman? Do you be in a home and show your kids what it's like, you know? At what point do you take a grip to it, not make excuses for it or mantras and things like that? It is so unfair to black women who have been the strength and builders of so many things.
Come on, guys. What are black modern women building today? Am I right? What are they building? What have they built other than that? What have they built? Seriously, have you seen these young YNs running rampant through the downtown streets of Chicago? It is crazy out here. Let's go.
And I know life happens. You can't be with somebody you don't want to be with or whatever. But my grandparents did it. My grandfather, 92, died when he was 92, my best friend. I never seen another type of man. That's why I've turned down 3 rings. Because they wasn't like my grandpa. My grandfather raised 9 kids on his own because my grandmama died before I could even meet her.
K. Michelle got to be in her 40s, so she's cooked. She is cooked. And this is the issue. This is the issue right here. Their standards modern women's standards are just too friggin' high. Am I right, guys, or what, huh? Too friggin' high.
What point are our black men going to stop the bullshit, the social media shit and all of that, and build black homes? If we don't build black homes, we can't depend on white folk to build black homes.
My God. So, have you been to child support court, K. Michelle? Do you know what goes on up in there? Do you know how many black men get raked all over the coals from damaged women like you? Am I right, guys, or what? I'm just floored. I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. Let's go.
So when you see somebody like your significant other who clearly loves you, and it's all these black women rooting for her, rooting for you. They want you to build a black home. That's their anger. They don't know you. They can't judge you for anything else. They want you being who you are, being attractive, being successful. They want you to take hold and solidify and build a black home. That's not saying you're not taking care of the kids you have, because clearly you are, and you love your kids. Taking care of your kids and building a home is 2 different things.
And Cam is quiet as hell. Look at him. Because he knows, look at that face. He knows that he is not the prime idea for how families should be structured in America. Am I right, guys, or what, huh? Look at his face.
At what point are we going to stop these back and forths? Oh, this type of woman don't say nothing to me about that. Well, guess what? You're just weak.
Oh, God.
Like, you want a strong woman around you. And I'm sorry, like, black women have just, that we get copied from hair to body to everything. Black women are the most unloved individuals in America, but the ones who have built.
The most mimicked.
Most mimicked.
Oh,
good or bad mimic, you know? But we looking to you. We looking to you. A successful black man, we are looking to you to change the narrative. And when you don't, it becomes, go on that show and tear his ass up.
You know what, K. Michelle? It's you. You're the problem. Real talk. Black men can't tell you nothing. That's why all of these NFL players are getting white wives. Am I right, guys, or what? Modern women do not know how to cooperate. Real talk. You don't know how to cooperate. You're too combative. You're too combative. Seriously. And then you turn around and I guarantee you write music about it. Let's go.
I received that. And nothing but a white flag, because I have been guilty. But if we're going to have this conversation, how we need to have this conversation, just like you're holding me accountable.
Hold me accountable.
I need black women to hold themselves.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Because that's where it's to, tear his at. But then I got my brothers, it's like, keep it real. Not here. The point that I was making earlier was when me and Jazz was dating, one of the most memorable conversations that we had was, my heart goes out to Kia. Yeah. That's what she told me.
That's real, right?
No, it's real, right? Okay. But here it goes. You seen Friday After Next. Uh-huh. And you're like, you don't know Baby D. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And that's the little boy in me. Yeah. You feel me? And stay with me. And I'm like, you don't know Kia. Keep her name out your mouth. Okay. I was in defense mode. As we kept dating, she said it again. And she would say it regularly. She's like, man, my heart goes out to Kia. See? And this is after she met Lorena. She was like, yo, man, Lorena, cool, dope. I can see what you saw. And that's cool. And we've had multiple interactions, and she knows what my expectations for setting standards and boundaries for everybody. She just knows what type of individual that I am. I want the woman who I have in my life to make my house a home.
Good luck, Cam, because you ain't finding that today. Am I right, guys, or what? Not in today's modern society. Real talk. Guys, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for your boy. Turn those notifications on. Turn it on so every time I upload an episode, you get it first. Am I right, guys, or what, huh? Thank you guys for coming in for another episode, man. Guys, K. Michelle, man. This is what you call no accountability. Am I right, guys, or what? Guys, thank you so much for coming in for another one. I will see you guys again on the flip side. We out of here.